Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button and leave a like down below. With that out of the way, I want to go over 10 wrestlers that I hope make it into 2K23, either as on the main roster when the game launches, or at the very least as DLC. So let's start off here. First up would be the Road Warriors. I think that would be awesome if the Road Warriors were in it. Hawk and Animal, I don't think they've been in a WWE game since, I want to say, the WWE Legends of WrestleMania game. Could be mistaken. The whole entire PS4 generation, I'd hardly played any wrestling games. I bought them every year, but I'd only play it for like, I don't know, maybe enough time to make my own character. And when I saw all the parts were the same or they just didn't add anything, I kind of moved on to the next thing. So I think the Road Warriors definitely need to come back. They're one of the most iconic tag teams. They look awesome. They got to bring it back. It'd be cool to have their actual theme song in the game too. And then of course, another wrestler that should be in it, which I'm probably going to get flack for because he's a jackass in real life, but you can't deny his character, and that's Ryback. I know he has a legal dispute. He sued WWE to get the rights to his name and whatever, but I think it'd be really cool just to have his theme and his he had a cool gimmick, you had to admit. Like, he was on fire until they brought back The Rock and Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, which pretty much made him in the back burner because everybody's like chanting Goldberg when he came out. But you can't deny he had a pretty cool gimmick. He would have been the next, I think, Brock/Goldberg if they really pushed him. But I feel like they didn't really want another one of those. Anyway, and then everything that's happened since, he's kind of a jackass. He's full of himself, like unfortunately the Ultimate Warrior was back then. But yeah, I mean, once you deal with someone like Vince, you tend to get a little chip on your shoulder, if you will. And then I really hope they do a Fiend/Bray Wyatt character pack. I hope it's not just like regular Bray or just his new gimmick. Bray Wyatt has so many good gimmicks that they should do his original gimmick, Bray Wyatt, or his it'd be funny to do his Husky Harris, that'd be funny, but no, I'm talking about like his Bray Wyatt gimmick, his Fiend gimmick, and then whatever the heck this new gimmick is, right? And they should have the Funhouse Bray too. They can make it a whole pack. That's a whole pack in itself. I think that'd be really, really cool. The Fiend was such a polarizing character that they've been lacking for so long, because everybody just wants to be the same cookie cutter wrestler. You know, like, I'm an athlete in my underwear, big frickin' deal. You know, we all look the same. I miss the old like gimmicks. You know, like the 80s, maybe not the 80s gimmicks because those are too cartoony, but the 90s, like Kane and Undertaker, the overly attitude, like Mankind, just the crazy gimmicks. They don't do that anymore. So when Bray Wyatt did the Fiend, it was awesome. It was something out of the old days, you know what I mean? Like, wrestling is entertainment. We need more entertaining characters, right? And Bray has that in spades. So I really hope he gets his own character pack. I think that'd be really cool. Melina back. That'd be really cool. Like, in the games at least. They could have her and Johnny Nitro and John Morrison all back together in their big cool. That could be a character pack in itself. What is it, M&M or whatever? Or I forget what their name was, but that whole gimmick thing was awesome. I would like to see her come back. She was in the Rumble last year, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It'd be really cool to have her come back and be in the game again. And then, of course, I would love to have Lita be back in the game. Lita deserves her own character pack. She was not in last year's, which kind of blew my mind. It's like, how is she not in the game? She's always in the game. Maybe they are going to do her justice and give her some awesome character pack with her old, like, Mexican gimmick where she trained, and then her Hardy gimmick, and then, of course, her Rated R gimmick. all 3 of those would be really cool as a character pack just for Lita. And I have all 3 of her themes too, because I think she had like 2 or 3 different themes. Anyway, I think that would be awesome if Lita was back in it. She's my favorite female wrestler of all time. And then, of course, they should definitely add in, since Cody is there, they should definitely add in Brandy Rose into the game at least, right? Because I know she doesn't wrestle anymore. That might be changing, but I know they have a kid, and it's kind of hard to, take care of a kid when you both wrestle and stuff like that. But Becky and Seth do it, so I'm pretty sure they could figure it out. If she ever did want to come back, that'd be awesome. They could do a cool little dynamic there. At the very least, she should be his manager, right? Cody should have his manager. That way it doesn't seem like he's all alone. Because right now it's like him versus the entire bloodline, which is good storytelling. Like the ultimate underdog storyline. But it'd be really cool to have her in his corner, or at least in the game, right? And then also, later on, they should also add... I know a lot of people don't like her because she wasn't the greatest, but I think they should add Eva Marie back to the game. At least as, like maybe a DLC character or something. She was a terrible wrestler, but you can't deny her impact on the company and on the Diva generation, right? I think she'd be a cool addition to the game, just to add more women to the roster that don't all look super muscular or large. Anyway, so it'd be cool to have her come back too. And then another one that I would love to see, Cody's old man make it in the game. He hasn't been in the game for a while either, I don't think. It'd be really cool to get Dusty Rhodes back into... I'm watching the videos I recorded to help me remember here. Dusty Rhodes, he has quite a few different like gimmicks, or not gimmicks, but clothing options. I found one online. They did a pretty good job on his face and everything. They got the polka dots. I would love his polka dot gimmick to come back. They could do the Rhodes Dynasty pack. That could be a DLC pack. It could be like if Goldust wasn't an AEW, they could have Goldust, Brandy Rhodes. They could do Stardust as an alternate for Cody. That'd be funny. And then Dusty Rhodes all in one pack. Call it the Rhodes Dynasty pack. That'd be really cool to do. I would love it if they did that. And then last but not least, I would love for them to finally bring back Honky Tonk Man. Like, love him or hate him, Honky Tonk Man was one of those funny, awesome gimmicks. And he had one of the longest reigning Intercontinental title reigns just to get his butt whooped by the Ultimate Warrior in less than like 10 seconds? And you can see his entrance here. He's supposed to be holding a guitar, and they censor out the word honky. Apparently you can't say the word honky, which is hilarious to me. So those are 10 wrestlers I hope make it into the game, either as DLC or on the main roster. They're currently revealing the roster. I tried making a Twitter account so I could stay on top of that, but I think Twitter was broken yesterday because no matter how hard I tried, it wouldn't let me make an account. So I'll try again today. That way I can report on stuff that happens a lot quicker, a lot better. I do have a full-time job, so it's kind of hard to stay on top of it right away. Like, I know YouTubers, this is their life, this is what they do. Unfortunately, like I said, I have a full-time job, so I have to wait all the way till I get home. I hate it. I hate when I'm off for a couple of days. Like right now, I was off the last couple of days. No major new information came out, but last week, right when I had to go to work, they dropped the first War Games trailer. They dropped the Cody entrance. They dropped all the stuff, and I was like, crap, I wish I was home right now. So anyway, if you check out these videos, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and stay frosty.